Hey lovelies, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lena. I upload Thursdays and Fridays. I talk about life, advice based on my own personal experiences, and so much more. So if you're feeling the vibes, click subscribe, give this video a like, and don't forget to turn on the post notifications so you don't miss a single video. Okay, y'all, so this is a little bit outside of my usual content, but I wanted to step outside the box, do something a little fun. I also am making blankets, officially have my Instagram store open, so if you would like to support me, I'll leave everything down in the description box below. Without further ado, let's start making ear warmers. All right, sorry for the awkward angle, y'all. I'm really trying to figure out how to film from up above. But okay, so first we want to start with our slip knot. So you're literally just going to make a knot, tighten it up using the string that we're not working with. So here's the string that we're not working with, and here's the working yarn. We're gonna tie our slip knot, or just slip it onto our pointer finger, tighten it up. From here, we're gonna go around, in front, around, in front, around, in front. So you should have 1, 2, 3 loops, and this is your slip knot. And I'll show you guys that again. Behind, in front, behind, in front, behind, in front. You wanna make sure they're not too tight. From here, we left off in the front of our pinky. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back around the other way. So we're gonna go behind the ring finger and in front, behind the middle finger to the front, and behind the pointer to the front. A good thing to remember is that there's always going to be one finger that doesn't have 2 loops. So in this case, it's our pinky. From this point, you have your 2 loops on your 3 fingers. We're going to start to pull the bottom over the top one. So this one over this one over this one, and then just kind of rearrange. And then we'll start again. We left off from the pointer finger, so we'll go around the middle, in the front, around the ring in the front, around the pinky in the front. Same thing over and over until you get your desired length. I personally already have a little band to go by, so this is what I'm measuring by, so I'm just gonna leave that there and then, kind of measure it as I go. If you guys need extra help, just rewind this video as many times as you need to get this down. But once you get it, it should be a pretty fast process. It really does not take more than 15 minutes. Also, be careful not to lose any of these loops. Sometimes they can ride up on your fingers and fall over, and we don't want that because we really don't want to lose these. It's not going to look like much at first, but after a few rows, you'll start to see the head wrap forming. So I'm going to give you guys some time. Just go ahead and work on your head wrap, and I will be back. Alright, y'all, so I am left. This is the one I'm currently doing. This is just my other one that I've already completed before doing this video. So I have this. So it is about as long as the previous one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut probably to right there. It really doesn't have to be that long. I just like to have some extra cushion. We're going to slide the loops off. And from here, we're gonna cast this end off. So how that works is we're gonna take this loop, grab the second loop, and I'm gonna try to kind of scoot up. So you see these loops we have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops. So we're gonna take the 4th loop with our thumb and our pointer finger, grab the 3rd loop. So now we have the 3rd loop hanging. Okay, we're holding the 3rd loop. Now we're taking our thumb and our pointer finger through the 3rd loop and grabbing the 2nd loop. So here we have the 2nd loop hanging around. We're going to take our fingers through that loop and then grab the 1st loop. And now you should just be left with it looking something like this. on it. Obviously, you guys can rewind that as many times as you would like to. I've already cut this off. So all I'm gonna do is kind of like sewing, but without needles. So we're just gonna go through the loops here. You can pick any loops, honestly. It really, really does not matter. We just wanna make sure that it's good and tight because we're not using any needles. And if you are making this to wear, that's fine. But if you're making it to sell it, like I'm doing, you just wanna make sure that it's super secure. So, you know, we're just gonna run it through the loops a few times just to make sure. We really, really don't want this to fall apart. And most times they won't, but you just have to make sure. All right. Okie dokie. So now we have this one. At this time, I would like for you guys to make your second one. If you need to rewind the video, please feel free to rewind it so that you now have two. And you can pause the video here so you have time to make your second one. All right, so now we have these two pieces of, looks like slabs of yarn, honestly. Okay, so what we're gonna do is flip them inside out. All right, guys, now that you have two, we are going to take our skein and basically measure out a piece of yarn that will be able to be long enough to go through this head wrap. So basically we're going to be sewing the head wrap together without needles. So just get a long enough piece to where you know it'll fit through. So here I have my piece. So basically you're gonna take the edge of this one and the edge of this one, okay? So, you know, there's outside loops. We're just taking the two outside pieces and literally taking our piece of yarn and going through. That's literally all we're doing. We're gonna do that with each one. And yeah, each little piece. If you miss a loop, that's okay. Try not to, because we do want this to be secure as possible. After you've finished tying your string through, you should be left with 3 strings at the ends. You should be completely done. You will be left with these long strings. You can trim them if you'd like, but this is how you're going to tie it around your head or whoever's head that you made it for. So just, you know, be thoughtful of that. Clearly, this is really tiny. I also have another one though, and this one is actually for me, so you can tell you can make them as long as you'd like or as small as you would like to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please let me know. Until next time, I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.